All right, yo, what's up, everyone? How we doing? Break 3003. This is a 2025 Panini Prizm Football Blaster full case. 20 boxes total, and it is a team break, which we're all good to go for. Thank you, everyone, for grabbing teams. Filling out our second rip of the Prizm Blasters 2025, man. Hobby coming out, I think either next week or the week after. So we'll bide our time and enjoy some blasters. Get some nice silvers. Some of those nice lasers. For the real heat. The hobby can get. Got a patch too. A couple of patches, an auto as well in our first case.
Do you remember what the outside computer pass is?
I do not. I've never known it, to be honest. Yep, first box, just getting started. Pack tape in there. There we go. All right. Box one. Lasers, Jake Ferguson and Derek Harmon. Quinn Ewers. Fireworks, Brock Bowers. Lasers, Chris Jones and Malachi Starks. AJ Brown, Country Lambert Smith. Turpin. True Silver, Colonel Tate. Cordell Stewart on the flash. And our first on the laser. And our first patch will be Rookie Gear, Will Howard. Steelers with the first patch of the break. Grab these. Or not, it's gonna break. Cool. Cool. There we go. That's better. Will Howard, Rookie Gear. Some point next year, gonna be the Steelers QB1. Will Howard. Ty Simpson. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Why would we waste a first round pick on Ty Simpson? We got
First round, he's going like third, fourth.
I don't know. Do you really think it's that much of a drop for QBs? Like it's just gonna be Mendoza, round one, pick one, and that's it for until day two. Someone will be desperate enough, I think.
Round two.
Crazy times.
I just hope Caleb falls as well, even though I know he won't.
Laser Gasecki. Nice. There we go. Travis Hunter on the laser. We'll take care of the nicer rookies when we do see him. Yeah, he's going to be a giant, I think.
I think Titans.
Travis Hunter. Nice lasers there. Jacksonville. Jahad Campbell. Tyrone Tracy on the global reach. Drake May. Lasers David Njoku. Kellen Mullings. Micah McFadden. Our first Tetro McMillan of the break. Drew Brees. LeGarrette Blunt. Nice silver Kenneth Grant. We'll take care of all the silver rookies. True. Nico Collins on the laser. One more silver on the rookie. Nice variation. Savion Williams behind that Woody Marks. Got a few of these. I think 4 in our last case as well. So Savion Williams, our first variation of the case. Tyler Nubin, Kendra Miller. Our second patch already. We're on box number 3. We got Dylan Sampson, and behind him, Brian Thomas Jr. on the Premier. Another one for Jacksonville, BTJ. second patch of the break. Dallas Goddard, silver. Young Hoku, Falcons legend. Calvin Loy on the laser. Jordan James, Cheetah. Lasers of Cooper DeJean, and nice. Matthew Golden will take care of that one. Packers. Another solid rookie heading your way. Matthew Golden on the lasers. Alvin Kamara, Siobhan Ravel, Abdul Carter, Prismatic. Kyrie Fairbairn, lasers of Steve Spurrier, and RJ Harvey will take care of that one too. Nice rookie running back for Denver. Let's go, baby. Jarrett Stidham time, folks. Where were you when Jarrett Stidham took the Denver Broncos to the Super Bowl? Damn, third patch, okay. Another patch here. Box 4. That's what I'm saying, baby. Jarrett Stid him. He's him. My bad. That's my bad. I mean, if that defense does its job against Drake May, which definitely seems possible. I know it was a different era, but the Pats have always had trouble in Denver, right? Especially for playoff games. I don't know, man. Lasers starting off box 4. Nice Quinshon Judkins. We'll take care of that one later. Zaria Thomas, Fireworks, another Judkins. Minka, Daniil Hunter, Kate Otten, and Omarion Hampton. One of them we'll take care of on the laser. Ollie Gordon, Devin Hester, Falcons legend. Silver rookie. We'll take care of that one. Don't mind that. Luther Burden the third. That's what I'm saying, man. Nice hit, Bears. Someone that Luther Burden. Christian Benford on the laser. Jaden Higgins, our next patch. Premier. Devon A-Chain. Was the Dolphins' offense for like a month. Nice bounce back season for the Dolphins running back. Premier Devon A-Chain. Carnell Lake. Hey, Richardson. Okay, Carnell Lake showing up one time. Don't know who was asking for it, but shouts out. Nonetheless. You know, no matter the results, at least I think that at least Rams Seahawks will be a good game. Might get a little ugly in Denver. I don't know, man. That should be a banger game. Rams Seahawks in Seattle, division rivals. Could this be when Darnold gets over the hump? That's a fun one. Can Stafford get back to another Super Bowl? See if he can win himself another ring. Damn, patch number 4 and 5 boxes. Don't mind that either. Okay, box 5. Behind the Josh Simmons. Nice rookie gear, Travion Henderson. Just talking about the Patriots. There's nice patch. Travion Henderson patch. Rookie gear. Scary Terry. Silver. Aaron Jones. Lasers Jan. Warren Moon. Abdul Carter on the base rookie. Lasers Tucker Kraft. And Kevin Winston Jr. for Tennessee. There's our first Cam Ward of the break. Colson Loveland on the emergent. We'll take care of that as well. Lasers, Lad McConkey. Curtis Rourke for the Niners. Brenton Strange. They should. On paper, they should be good. Here's hoping. I feel like the playoffs, besides a couple of duds, they've been pretty good game-wise. Wild card run was pretty awesome. Minus that Steelers-Texans game. That was a brutal one. Those other games are pretty good. I feel like we've had at least one good game every weekend for the playoffs. Hoping for more of the same on Sunday. All right, box 6. Let's get into our second quarter here so far. 4 patches, 1 variation, a couple nice lasers, and a nice silver rookie as well. We'll keep it going here. PS2, Bashal Chutin, silver. Devin Hester for the Falcons. Ed Reed, Texans edition. Okay, guys. Cam Scatterable on the record. There we go. Patty, Golden Tate, and Chimera DK on the Blazers for Tennessee. Phil Mayfa, Fireworks. Cam Ward, Kyle Van Noy. Blazers, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Mason Graham, another solid one for Cleveland. Still just an incredibly talented team. They just need the two most important parts. They need the coach and the quarterback. There we go. Can we get them all open like that? I said no. Box 7. Variation. Okay. Speaking of Cleveland, there's Dylan Gabriel on the Variation Silver Rookie. One of the Browns starting rookie QBs. See if we can get the other one too. Nice hit. Dylan Gabriel. There's Bo Nix. Get well soon. Silver. Michael Pittman Jr. Lasers. Nick Benito. Monster. Kenneth Grant. Lasers of C.D. Lamb and Graham Merritt. Not the QBs we're looking for so far. See if we can grab a few. Fractal of the Iceman Caleb Williams. Lasers Lamar and Johnny Barron. Another nice one for Denver. Able to get that PC on? Able to get that PC on?
Oh, yeah. I know wrong, right? Yes, sir.
Xavier McKinney, Lasers, Cameron Kinchins, and Tez Johnson. Another solid ones for Tampa. Kyle McCord. There's our first Jackson Arthur, but need a few more of those on the emergent. Lasers, Bucky Irving, and JT Tuimoloau for the Colts. Larry Fitz, Cam Miller, Austin Eckler, Silver, Brandon McManus, okay. Lasers of Tremaine Edmonds, Michael McFadden, Nicky Monwari, Nick Bosa, and Vikings Brett Favre. You can take a knee. Try to hit a 50-yarder. This isn't Detroit in November, man. This is the Super Bowl. Every time I see Favre's, or Vikings Favre's, all I think of. That Paul Allen dude losing his mind. This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. I think, as someone who has to watch only the national broadcasts, I feel like they should have one local guy on every, morning, afternoon, and night game. Just complete homerism. Just complete bias on the broadcast. It'd be so much more fun. Alfred Collins on box 9. Silver Rookie. Alright, we'll take care of it. Jack Beck, not quite the Raiders we're looking for, but it's on board nonetheless. Hollywood Brown on the laser and the base. Jack Beck on the base. DK Metcalf. Cole Kmet, upside down. Brashard Smith on the lasers. Michael Williams, Prismatic Luther Burden. Hines Ward. Lasers of Jareeb Still. Another one for you. Pat Bryant. For the Broncos. All right, box 10. Trey Amos, silver. Nice. On the variation, Abdul Carter. That's our best variation so far. Nice at Giants. Yeah, sometimes it's, they're doing like pink and orange. It's too much. So for Devontae Adams, Tyrone Tracy on the laser. Donovan Jackson. Lasers, Chris Olave, and TJ Sanders as a taste off fireworks. There's our first Hash and Genty. Eric Mold, lasers, Eric Allen. Nice, we'll take care of that one. Woody Marks. Nice, legit, another nice, legit running back in this class. And Chris Godwin. All right, second half. Yeah, I mean, we got 4 patches so far. Usually have an auto hiding around here. And right to it, starting off the second half with a patch. Another common own guy. Rookie gear, Walter Nolan, Arizona, with the rookie patch. Malik Neighbors. Silver Jameson Williams. Lasers Calvin Ridley. Brian Burns. Savion Williams. Keyshawn Johnson. Lasers Joe Mixon and Will Johnson. One more for Arizona. James Pierce Jr. Prison Break. Next Trevor Lawrence. Cool card. J.J. McCarthy. Lasers Najee Harris. And there we go. There's one of our nicer rookie quarterbacks. No offense to Curtis Rourke's of the world. But there is Tyler Shuck on the laser. Nice hit for the Saints. It's a little better. So we got Shuck up there. So we need some Shador. So we need a Cam. Need some Jackson Dart. Wouldn't even mind a Riley Leonard too. Box 12, lasers. Aaron Glenn, there we go. Jaden Blue for Dallas. Caleb Johnson, Prismatic Ashton Genty. Another Aaron Glenn. Buda Baker, and Will Howard on the lasers. Najee Harris, Walter Nolan. Marshall Fox, Silver, Dawson Knox. Tim Tebow, that's a pretty sick one too. I think it'll be auto here behind the Devin Neal. Cameron Latu, significant signatures. That's for Philly. Grabbing the first auto of the case. Cam Latu on the silver auto. Steven Jackson and Chris Ball as well. Shouts out Cap and Jack. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Hobby comes out. I don't remember. I think either Optic Hobby or Prizm Hobby comes out this Monday. I think it's Optic comes out this Monday.
Yeah, they were saying something on Monday.
Optic, I think, is on Monday, and I think Prizm Hobby is like the week after.
Oh.
They're putting all the product out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it's supposed to be Prizm, but they gotta put it back.
Yeah. I remember we were ripping Optic Hobbies, Megas and Blasters for like 3 months before the hobby came out in 23. That was brutal. This stuff's going on. There we go. True Base Jackson Dart. Silver Rookie. Alfred Collins will take care of that for the Niners. Another Niner, Jawan Jennings on the laser. Kelvin Banks Jr., Jerome Bettis for the Rams. Stephon Diggs and Josh Connerly Jr. lasers. Jordan Watkins, Matthew Golden Emergent, Jeremy Shockey, Bryce Young, and there we go. Another nice rookie, Tyler Warren on the lasers. Nice hit for the Colts. Indy. Cam. Big part of the Legion of Boom. If it is Seattle, New England in the Super Bowl, let's hope it ends better for them than it did last time they played in the Super Bowl. Box 14, Devontae Smith, lasers, Matthew Stafford, and Dante Thornton Jr., another one for the Raiders. Garner Helm, Global Reach, Saquon Barkley, Charles Woodson, James Cook, Tyrann Mathieu, and Will Campbell for New England on the lasers. Taj Brooks, Geno Smith, Silver, Jerry Jeudy, lasers of Rashad Bateman, Benford, Wilkins, Isle Manor, Jan, and Michael Wilson. 1,000 yards season, Michael Wilson, just like we all predicted. I mean, I don't know. That team is so weird, too. They've got a decent amount of talent on the offensive side. They got arguably the best tight end in the game, Michael Wilson, with 1,000 yards. They still have Marv. James Conner, when he's healthy, is like a really solid back for them. Let's see if they can figure it out. That Cardinals team should probably be a little better than they are. Another patch. Patch number 6. Behind the Tyler Booker. Premier. Brock Purdy. Nice one for San Fran. Purdy on the patch. Nice hit, Niners. DeAndre Swift, Garrett Wilson. Silver, Josh Jacobs. Laser, Evan Ingram. More for Denver. T. Ferg, Justin Fields. Dan Fouts, Josh Allen. And there we go, another nice rookie, Mika Egbuka on the lasers for Tampa. Gerald Riggs, Kyle Williams, Fractal Josh Allen, Keon Coleman, lasers, Dan Fouts, and Elijah Royal for Seattle. All right, fourth quarter time. Last 5 boxes is box 16. Damian Martinez, Danger Russ, Silver, Devondre Sweat, Bobby Wagner on the laser, CJ Stroud, Andrew Makuba, Kate Stover, lasers, Devon A-Chain, and Jarquez Hunter for the Rams, Joe Theismann, Gray Zabel, Prison Break, Devontae Adams, Mike Vrabel, lasers, Jahmyr Gibbs, and there we go. That's got to be our best laser so far. Potential Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tetarola McMillan. Nice hit, Panthers on the lasers. Like that. Gotta get a nice silver, though. True silver to end it. box 17. Lasers, Jacoby Myers and Arian Smith for the Jets. Jalen Hurts, Ty Felton, Fractal Drake May, Trevor Etienne, Saquon, Michael Pittman. Silver rookie, another one for the Niners, Michael Williams and Nick Bosa, another Niner on the laser. Warren Moon lasers, Jonathan Taylor, and nice Jahad Campbell for Philly. Devondre Sweat, RJ Harvey, Leonard Williams. All right, nice Colson Loman start off box 18 silver variation. Another nice Tyler Warren, nice hit. Tyler Warren rookie variation, very nice. Our fourth one of the case. Kate Hodden wants to show out there. Another silver. Mike Rozier for Tennessee. Austin Eckler on the laser. Riley Leonard on the base. Cooper DeJean. Lasers Archie Manning and Keontae Lambert Smith. Harold Fannin, Prismatic Jaden Higgins, Daniel Hunter, Dave Craig, and Quinn Ewers. Just a solid one. We'll take care of that one. Quinn Ewers on the lasers. I think as of right now, he's got to be their starter, right? Penultimate box here, box 19. Lasers, Josh Sweat and Josh Simmons. Shamar Stewart, Fireworks, Micah Parsons. That's still Dallas edition. Lasers, Wes Welker and Siobhan Ravel Jr. for Dallas. Najee Harris, Jalen Noel, C.D. Lamb. Silver, Lenny, that's Leonard Fournette. Lance Briggs on the laser. Mason Taylor. Rock Purdy Gold Tate. And last box. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. We'll hopefully see you next week for some Optic Hobby. But most likely we can keep doing this Prizm Blaster case until the hobby comes out. And hopefully we can do some Prizm Hobby for y'all. Might be a few boxes in a team break. Might be a full case player break. We've got a blue. It's like non-numberable to end at least one more something here. But thank you again for filling out this Prizm Blaster case. Appreciate y'all. We'll do a quick little recap of some lasers, our variation, our true silver rookies, some patches, and our auto. But thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Mike Gesicki, Blazers, Dwayne Bowe, and Jordan James, Niners. Had a nice second half. Ashton Jetty on the base. Camp Scatterboo on the emergent. Iceman on the lasers, nice. And Dylan Sampson on the one for Cleveland. Dylan Gabriel, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen. Silver. Last one's going to be Trey Tucker. Lasers, Larry Fitz. Estime. Membu on the rookie. Joe Mixon. Jeffrey Simmons. And blue. Rookie. Very nice. Nice last box mojo. Ashton Genty on the non-numbered blue. Little short printed, obviously, our only other color. Not silver or lasers in this case. Nice hit. Ashton Genty on the blue to end it. And that is our break. Thanks again, everybody. Let's do a quick little recap here. So we'll see on top about all of these cards right here. Some of our nicer names on some silver, some inserts, some base. Our lasers that we've already have sleeved and top loaded. Nice Tetero McMillan, Mika Egbuka, Tyler Warren, Tyler Shuck, Woody Marks, RJ Harvey, Matthew Golden, and Travis Hunter. Our variations: Tyler Warren, Abdul Carter, Dylan Gabriel, and Savion Williams. A nice true rookie silver of Luther Burden III. Our patches: rookie gears of Walter Nolan, Travion Henderson, Will Howard, Premier Patches, Brock Purdy, Devon A. Chain, and Brian Thomas Jr. Significant signatures: Cameron Latu, our lone auto of the case, going to Philly. Once again, last box, Mojo Raiders. Ashton Genty on the blue. Non-numbered, but a nice hit nonetheless. Congrats to you. Congrats to everybody who did hit in this break. Thanks again. We'll see you in a bit for our next break of the evening. Going to be some select baseball.